Hi guys, okay, PLL recap of the century here. Okay, where do I even begin? I'm just gonna go through my tweets and then we'll talk about it, okay. Okay, in the beginning I was like, okay, who died? Because I had no idea, like, because you know, half the things I have no idea what's going on and the other half, I don't know what's going on. So, I thought maybe we were supposed to know who died, but, it turns out we weren't. So that was a relief for me. I liked how they did that, how they started with the end in the beginning, and then it sort of led to the end. I always love when movies and TV do that. Spencer, when she was talking about the idea, like, that the lady wrote a book about the murder that she was going to do, and she was like, that's actually a really good idea. She was very creepy, and I am sort of suspicious. She liked that idea a little too much, and I think that she has something weird going on. Mona Dunn killed someone. She probably killed someone to get that uniform. Or maybe they had a clean one lying around. I don't know. Caleb. At first I thought Caleb was up to something because they made him seem really creepy. Oh, the kiss with Spencer and Toby was so cheesy. Like, you're not the Breaking Dawn wedding kiss. You cannot even try to be. And I got a little dizzy because, like, the Breaking Dawn one was slower and this one was like, whoa! I was like all over the place. So, yeah. I'm not a fan of Toby, you all know that. But I like Spencer. Oh, and then the actress who played Maggie, I was like, yeah, she looks really familiar, but I'm too lazy to look her up on IMDb. It turns out that she's from The Secret World of Alex Mack. I used to love that show. Oh, Hannah, this is way off topic, but Hannah's skin was so distractingly orange, and her hair was so distractingly white blonde. It was, like, distracting. In case you didn't get that from when I described it as distracting a minute ago. I don't like that. Let's stay away from the orange. Yeah, Mona's uniform still fits. I just think it's, like, funny. I don't know. I like when Mona's, like, all serious and she's like, hello. Like, it's just so funny to me. Yeah, the Spencer and Toby love thing, sorry. Not a fan of it. I think it's irresponsible. There, I said it. I don't like it at all. And I did say, if Spencer ends up being pregnant from that, like, I'm going to consider not watching the show, because I find that to be, like, wildly irresponsible, and it shows how, what a decline our society is in. But they're off my soapbox. Nate. Okay, so we knew it. People told me in the comments, you know, maybe it was Nate, I don't remember who it was, but they said something sort of convincing about Nate, so I was like, oh, that makes sense, you know, that Maya was talking, or Maya's dead, Paige was talking, no, Jenna was talking about, like, watch you hang out with Emily. Turns out she was talking about Nate. That was good. He was so cheesy, though. I mean, I like it, but it's just way dramatic, but it has to be. Let's see. Like, right when it was, I guess, the 15 minutes left or a half hour left, I was literally, like, preparing myself for how intense this was going to be, because I knew that it was just going to go crazy. Like, I was sitting here, like, laughing, because I'm like, this is going to be insane. Nate is a vampire. He just popped up out of nowhere. I didn't see that coming. Oh, guys, I tweeted a joke to, Shay Mitchell, and I was like, wait, how can you be tweeting and held hostage at the same time? And I wrote it in, like, a troll language. And people thought I was serious. They're like, it's recorded or something, and they're like, blonde moment. I'm like, guys, I'm not being serious. It's a joke. You gotta get my humor. Like, I'm positive, like, half of you don't know what I'm talking about half the time. And, like, maybe a small percentage are like, ha, she's kidding. But I don't know. I hope that there's, like, a larger percentage that know when I'm joking. Yeah, and then I said, I have a feeling Caleb is gonna get killed. Or something. Or Nate gets killed, and then I foresaw that. Caleb, I was actually sad when Caleb, like, got shot. I mean, I'm not his biggest fan, but I like him better than Toby. Okay, literally, like, when they showed Toby at the end, and he was in, like, the hood and everything, let me just get into my A mode. When Toby was in the hood, and it was like this, and then it was like, Toby. I literally screamed at the top of my lungs, like, I don't know if you guys heard me from where you live, but I was, like, screaming. I did not see that at all. Pretty Little Liars got me for the first time. I was like, oh my gosh, Toby! I did not know that it was going to be him at all. So it was very exciting. I'm glad that it's him because I knew I didn't like him. Yeah, that I like that a lot. That's really good. But yeah, like if Spencer gets pregnant, it's gonna be like I can't deal with it anymore. And I kind of wanted to see more of Maggie, Arya, and Ezra, but I guess they just didn't have time to do that, so I don't know. But yeah, so that's my recap. Like, comment below what you thought of it, if you knew it was going to be Toby, who you thought was going to be the one that got killed and all that. Let me know what you thought. This was a really good finale. I really liked it. And that's it. Bye.